Good afternoon, coloring adventurers. I'm Mia Luyando with Badass Art. Today we are going to talk about how to make things look metallic, but not using metallic pencils. We're just going to use regular pencils, and there's a lot of different reasons for that. But the main thing is, even though metallic pencils are absolutely beautiful, sometimes they just don't show up like metal. They don't look reflective. They don't photograph well. There's a million different reasons why. why? So today we are going to use Twilight Aeronauts. This was a request video too. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Every time you guys tell me what you want, that helps me so much. But I chose this one, and I'm only going to do the little boat today. I'm only going to do some the metal. And the biggest thing about coloring gold is, well, first of all, don't let it intimidate you. And second of all, realize that everybody struggles with this in the beginning. I certainly did, and I don't color gold very often, so I might struggle today. We'll struggle together. We're in this together. So first of all, I'm using the, what am I using? I am using Black Widow Dragons. They have a lot of really pretty oranges and browns in this set, and that's important. You're going to want browns, oranges, yellows. Just, try and think about the colors, the reflections that you see when you're looking at gold. So I try to start with an army green or a olive green. That's where I like to start. It's not the darkest shade, it's not the lightest shade, and depending on the picture, I might use 4 or 5 shades, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, so this color is called Cardboard, and this is a new setup, so you guys bear with me. I'm trying a new thing here, and I'm not a techie, so you guys know that I kind of force thump my way through this sometimes. Okay, it's not gonna, anyway, it's called Cardboard. It's not gonna focus, I don't think. And it's just like this dark brownish, greenish color. But we're gonna start over here, and I'm going to just sort of put this color in. And you can see how it's definitely got, it's a unique color, but it's definitely not something that can't be duplicated from another set. I think it's, I'm trying to think of what it is in Prisma that's so similar. It'll come to me. Lime peel, is that it? Is that what it is? That's the color that you're looking for in the Prismas. And in like the Monarch set of the Black Widows, there's a color called green tea, and it's very similar. It's just a little bit more green. This has a little more yellow in it. But what I'm doing is I'm laying down quite a large swath of this color. Because we want it to look nice and shiny. And as long as you have that, army green, yellowish color in there, you can add all the other colors to get exactly what you want. Now, I'm going to take a darker brown, a burnt sienna. I'm trying to think of other color names and other pencil sets. Some like to grab a brown that has a bit of red in it, and this one is called Castle. And I don't know why I can't seem to get them to focus today. There we go. Castle. So I'm gonna go over here because this is gonna be a darker area. It's a bit more shadowy. And I'm just gonna work that color in. It doesn't have to be a lot. And the same over here. Now some people will use 7 or 8 colors in these. I've seen people who use, you know, black, white, you know, it just, and that's cool. You know, it works for them and their pictures come out beautiful. I don't quite go that far. And maybe I should, but this is my little process and I hope it works for you. Now I'm going to get the cardboard color again, and I'm going to keep kind of pulling it back into this dungeon color. Was that dungeon or was that? No, that was castle. Get an even deeper brown. This one is called Dungeon. And I'm going to touch just the very back, just the darkest shadow. My camera keeps shaking, sorry about that. This is a new little stand and I don't know if I like it or not. But I'm also going to take this darker color and pull it around the lip of this metal. I'm going to take this orangey color. It's called Orange Petal. I'm going to put this in here, right in between like the brown and the cardboard color. I'm just going to give it a little bit of, more kind of a golden color in there. Now, if you can achieve the color that you want just in, you know, a couple of colors, awesome. And some people can. It depends on how far you want to take it. Now, I'm taking a super bright yellow. This one's called Mellow Yellow. And I'm adding it. I'm not going all the way to the center, but pretty close. But there does need to be one, you know, kind of major highlight that looks almost white or really light cream. You know, just kind of pull that back into the other colors. Now those were the colors. I'm gonna get this color. It's called Saddle. It's kind of a, well, it's kind of a saddle, sort of a leather color, and I'm just gonna touch here and there. And this is just me. Sort of a lighter brown color. Just kind of making it look more of like an antique gold instead of so shiny. everything's reflections and light and dark, and you can make anything look like anything. You just have to have patience and don't get discouraged if it doesn't come out the first time. That's why we have nifty little things like these, you know, auto erasers. I'll put the link to that in there too. So for good measure, we'll just kind of add this brighter yellow in one last time for our highlights. And there you have it. That is gold. So I'm going to leave this, and we'll work on the under part here as well, and maybe a couple of, I don't know, we'll find something else, because this I'd like to make wood, but we can do some of this detail work and make it a bit more metallic. So I'm going to go back to the cardboard color. And if you want it to be lighter or darker, you know, you can definitely adjust it however you see fit. I think we'll do this little part over here. That looks like a good metallic area. that's pretty much the way gold is made. You just choose the colors that you want and kind of add and take away as the brightness or the intensity changes. You know, you just kind of have to decide what you want and you know, just sort of stick with it. And I say it all the time, just be patient, and eventually the more you do it, the more comfortable you'll get with it. But yeah, I hope that's been helpful. I hope that that works for you. If you're doing silver, it's exactly the same thing, but I will do a tutorial with silver. Not on this one, obviously, but I will do a different picture with silver and copper, and we'll just kind of explore some different reflective surfaces, like some gemstones and things that sparkle. I think that will be fun and definitely informative, because you know, we do a lot of different fairies and, you know, sparkly, pretty reflective things, so that'll definitely be, you know, a fun tutorial to get into. But if you found this helpful, if this helped, leave me a thumbs up, and that way I know and I can make more videos. And, you know, I don't want to make videos that aren't helpful, so let me know in the description what you might like to see next. And we will be working in this book quite a bit coming up. We're also using Puddletown. We've been working on several different things in Puddletown the last couple of days. So we will be continuing on with those two books next week, and I hope you will join me. I also just received these Spectrum Noir, they're called glitter brush pens, and they looked kind of interesting. Let's see. Oh gosh, I'm just throwing stuff everywhere. I haven't opened them yet. They kind of look interesting, but I think they're just, you know, colored glitter. One's black, one's navy, and one is silver, I think. Onyx, yeah, onyx sapphire? No, starry sky and crystal clear. So this will be fun. We'll check this out and maybe add this to some fairy wings or something like that. And if you like them, you can check them out. They were about $16 on Amazon. They just arrived about 15 minutes ago. I keep the Prime drivers busy around here. So anyway, I hope everybody's enjoying their weekend and staying cool in all this summer heat. I will be back with you guys on Monday for another Puddletown tutorial. Everybody enjoy the rest of your day.